Episode 9 of the Magical Revolution was definitely a wild roller coaster of emotions. This is probably the best episode we have gotten yet, which is really saying something because every episode has been pretty freaking good, to say the least. It definitely knows how to get you in your field. And like I said before, the tone shifts and how they really can set the mood and really just grip you and get you immersed in it is nothing short of amazing. And yes, I know they did the whole cliche redemption backstory and now you feels Batman, but I will say that they did do it tastefully. In no way am I saying that Prince Algard is not a POS anymore. In no way am I saying that what he did was justified, what he did was okay. No. He's getting what he deserves. Actually, you know what? He probably deserves a bigger, worse punishment for what he's done. I have no sympathy for him getting the punishment that he is getting. To be honest, there was a better way to go about this. But in episode 9, we really got to see into the eyes of Algard and how truly unfortunate his life has been. I did say before that I do sympathize with him to a certain extent because he was put in a position that he never really wanted to be in. He never wanted to be king. He never wanted to marry Euphyllia. He didn't want this life that he was given. I mean, being put into a crappy position with low self-esteem, with jealousy, anger, frustration, all these negative emotions definitely didn't help him. And also, him being used definitely didn't help as well. You know, he was misguided. You know, either way, you shouldn't have gone down this route anyway. It does make me feel bad for him just a little bit. I cried during this episode, I'm not gonna lie. It hit me in the feels. He looked up to his sister Anis. He truly felt, in a sense, betrayed by her because he saw her as this amazing person who he could always look up to, and when she stepped down from the throne, he was given the responsibility. And well, not only that, he couldn't imagine that Anis, as great as she is, not being the rightful heir to the throne, because, you know, he knows Anis is an amazing person. He knows Anis is super smart, and to him, he could never live up to Anis. No matter what he did, he will always be inferior. And I mean, that really messes with a person, you know, on top of being like, okay, well, now you have to replace your sister who you admire and you feel like you'll never be as good as. Now, I wouldn't personally say that Algard is truly evil. I don't think that, you know, he did this because, oh yeah, just F you, F everyone, you know, I just want to, you know, ruin everything by any means. No, he had a just cause, but he had a terrible way of going about it. I can't help but to feel bad for not only Algard, but for Anis, because, well, Anis was the big sister who couldn't save her little brother, who couldn't do anything to stop him from going down the wrong path, and I honestly think she'll feel guilty for the rest of her life. So all those things adding up to the downward spiral of Algard really is more of a tragedy than anything. So in no way did I really think I was gonna feel bad for this guy. You know, with these stories, they really do come around and hit you in the feels sometimes. It made me cry, like I said. You know, I was tearing up like a mother trucker. And, you know, it's also nice that they don't necessarily fully forgive Algard. I'm talking about Euphyllia and Lainey, even though she was nearly murdered by Algard. You know, she says that she doesn't forgive him for that, and, you know, rightfully so. But she also doesn't deny, you know, the good times that she had with Algard. She doesn't, you know, think that, oh, you know, because you did all these bad things, all the good things, you know, didn't happen. And I saw some people who were mad at him in the comments about that. It's like, oh, well, she's treating it like it's all good. It's like, no, she'll never forgive him, rightfully so, but, you know, you kind of got to give credit where credit is due. Euphyllia as well, you know, she gave, you know, Algard a good slap in the face, rightfully deserved. You know, honestly, could have slapped him like 100 more times and it still would have been deserved. Each of them were put into a very unfortunate situation. So yeah, Algard, you're still a POS. You know, you don't deserve to necessarily be forgiven, but I do sympathize with you a little bit. I'm glad that they didn't just, you know, write it off like, you know, nothing happened and he's just, you know, forgiven by the king and everything and he doesn't get punished. He deserves his punishment. So yeah, I hope you all did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. Hope you all have a fantastic day, night, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you. Appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.